The Ferrari Amalfi 2026 arrives as the brand's latest front-engine grand tourer, a successor to the Roma, but with a character that feels distinctly evolved. Ferrari has taken the criticisms of the Roma seriously and produced a car that blends luxury, usability, and ferocious performance in a refined package. The Amalfi is designed not just as a beautiful machine but as a driver's car that combines elegance with true Ferrari aggression. From the moment you look at it, it feels like a step into the future of GT design without losing the DNA of Maranello. The most immediate difference is in its styling. The Roma was often praised for its elegance but criticized for being a little too understated, even for Ferrari. The Amalfi corrects that with sharper lines, a more aggressive, shark nose, front end, and headlights that feel purposeful rather than minimalistic. At the rear, the car looks cleaner and more modern, with a dark horizontal strip connecting the taillights and an active rear spoiler that not only improves aerodynamics but also adds a sense of drama to the design. The whole silhouette remains sleek and graceful, yet there's now a sharper edge to its presence. Inside the cabin, Ferrari has made one of the most important changes, returning to physical controls. The Roma's reliance on touch-sensitive haptics frustrated many enthusiasts, especially on the steering wheel where even starting the car lacked the satisfying mechanical feel of a button. In the Amalfi, tactile feedback is back. There are real buttons, a proper start control, and an improved infotainment layout that caters both to the driver and the passenger. The car features multiple digital displays, but they've been positioned and integrated in a way that feels less gimmicky and more user-friendly. Performance is, of course, where Ferrari still refuses to compromise. The Amalfi uses the proven 3.9-liter twin-turbo V8 from the F154 engine family, tuned here to deliver around 631 horsepower and 760 Nm of torque. This is more than enough to hurl the car from 0 to 100 km/h in just 3.3 seconds. Top speed sits at roughly 320 km/h, confirming its credentials as a true Ferrari GT rather than a softened cruiser. The numbers don't just speak to raw power but also to the efficiency of Ferrari's engineering refinements, including reworked turbocharger calibration and updated electronics. Part of what makes the Amalfi special is the aero work Ferrari has put into it. The active rear spoiler has 3 distinct stages, allowing the car to switch between low drag, medium downforce, and high downforce depending on the driving situation. This level of adjustability is rare in Grand Tourers and demonstrates Ferrari's commitment to ensuring the Amalfi isn't just for show, it's a serious machine designed for dynamic driving. The airflow management at the front and sides also enhances stability while giving the car a sharper look. The Amalfi continues to be a rear-wheel drive machine, which maintains that purest Ferrari driving feel. An 8-speed dual-clutch transmission handles the power delivery with speed and smoothness, making it suitable for both spirited driving and everyday usability. Brake-by-wire technology has also been refined, ensuring stronger, more consistent stopping power while reducing pedal effort. These engineering choices allow the Amalfi to feel modern yet still connected, keeping drivers engaged with the car's character rather than isolating them. Comfort and luxury haven't been ignored, which is essential for a GT. The Amalfi is a 2+2, meaning it technically has rear seats, though like most Ferraris they're best suited for small passengers or extra luggage. The front cabin, however, is spacious and wrapped in high-quality materials, with customization options to match the preferences of any Ferrari buyer. Long-distance touring feels possible thanks to the balance between performance suspension and ride quality, a hallmark of the GT category. One of the cleverest aspects of the Amalfi is how Ferrari has balanced tradition with modernity. Naming it after the Amalfi Coast in Italy ties the car back to the country's culture of beauty and luxury, while the engineering showcases how Ferrari adapts to new demands. They have addressed usability concerns without compromising the performance that defines the badge. It is a car equally at home parked outside a luxury hotel or carving through a winding mountain road. Compared to its predecessor, the Roma, the Amalfi feels more complete and more Ferrari-like. The Roma was an important experiment in modern design language, but it sometimes came across as restrained. The Amalfi adds a much-needed sense of boldness, ensuring that owners don't just have a beautiful machine but one that looks and feels properly exotic. For many, that visual excitement is just as important as the numbers under the hood. From a driver's perspective, the Amalfi promises to be highly engaging. The mix of responsive steering, balanced chassis, and updated aerodynamics makes it clear that Ferrari has tuned the car for more than highway cruising. It thrives in corners, delivering feedback and stability while allowing the driver to explore the full potential of its V8. The improvements in handling and aero mean that even at high speeds, the car feels planted and trustworthy rather than fragile or unpredictable. The technology inside ensures that while the Amalfi is a purist's machine, it doesn't leave modern expectations behind. The infotainment system is smoother, the displays are sharper, and both driver and passenger can interact with the car in meaningful ways. Safety systems and driver aids are present but not intrusive, reminding you that this is still a car that rewards skill behind the wheel. It's a Ferrari for the modern era, one that acknowledges convenience while still prioritizing the joy of driving. Overall, the Ferrari Amalfi 2026 stands out as more than just a replacement for the Roma. It's an evolution of Ferrari's philosophy of grand touring, a car that blends everyday usability with raw performance and an unmistakable Italian sense of style. It is sharper, faster, more usable, and more engaging than the car it replaces, making it one of the most desirable GTs in the world today. With its arrival, Ferrari has shown that even in an era of electrification, the art of the V8 Grand Tourer is alive and very much thriving.